Good morning. Ev- How's everybody doing? Waiting for a few more people to come up in here if anybody's awake at this time. It's the middle of the night where I am. But what I want to talk about, I just want to wait till a few more people um, come into the chat and I will get started because I caught some slick shade. Hi, Coyote Cage. How are you doing this morning? What you doing up in the middle of the night? Aren't you on the West Coast? Good morning, DMV. How are both of you this morning? Okay, you're in the Midwest. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's a little later there. It's the middle of the night here, or it's dawn, practically dawn here. But I'm doing okay, DMV. I'm hanging in here, hon. Like I told someone, if you wake up, it's a good day. Period. That's the way I see it. Because a lot of people didn't wake up this morning, so I see that. That's how I judge a good day. And basically, um, I get up every morning grateful I woke up because I've seen, like I said, I've seen a lot of young people leave in their sleep, bless their hearts. So, it's all about being grateful and being in the moment and enjoying your life in the moment. And so, yeah, I'm, I can't complain. I mean, I could, but I'm not. I'm just glad to still be here. Well, that's my segue into my topic. Um, this is for Rita. And Rita, you told me to stay out of your face when I've only encouraged you regarding your recovery. And maybe you don't know it, but you're still subscribed to me. If you want me out of your face, unsubscribe. Then I won't come up in your notifications and you won't know what I'm saying. I mean, how can you be subscribed to somebody who you think what they have to say or that responding to them is pointless? But as for talking about me, about, and it was slick shade, but I knew it was about me, um, talking about elderly people and so on. Yeah, well, I'm old enough to be someone's grandmother, but I'm also old enough to be somebody's great grandmother. And what? You see, there's a difference between being elderly versus being an elder. Okay? And I view my role as an elder to impart wisdom, advice, and caution. And some of it was obtained via hindsight, experience, and education. But and you don't have to listen to the warnings, okay? But you can go to jail for doxing. And there's a link in the description of a man, one of the charges, and it's from the U.S. Department of Justice. One of the charges he went to prison for was doxing. So, you need to stop acting like what people have to say is unimportant. But I can say it, in ways you might understand. You know, now listen here, Negro. Not I am not working for anyone. I'm retired. But in my real life, I put myself in the position of not having to work for someone else when possible. So why would I, quote, work for someone at this point in my life? And why do you think people are asking you to dox for them? Because they know it's a crime and they send a name to you and you do it and you're the one that can be penalized. You know, that's a little worse. But because I am a subscriber to someone does not make me a quote minion. Fortunately, the content creator you are referencing does not suffer fools or weak people, unlike you and Tracy, who need people around you who agree with you because that is what a weak person needs. So, as you say, you know what I mean? Hmm, okay. And it's not about your being monetized, it's about a crime. So you're going to unleash information on people, that's committing a crime. And I, for one, you know, I'm not worried about what you think or what you say about me or anything like that because you don't really know me and you never will. With that in mind, you cannot dismiss me either because of my age. I'm a seasoned woman, and when I put something on my platform, you want to bring it down to age again, that's ridiculous because you can go to jail for what you're doing. You should have listened to my other video that you said you didn't listen to. It wasn't important enough. But I would hope that you're being used as a tool. But one saving grace for you is that you will also, the people who are sending you stuff, they can be part of your prosecution. You say you don't care. You say you don't care. And okay, you don't care about the channel, but do you care about being separated from your family and going to jail? So again, I'm going to reiterate there is a difference between being elderly and being an elder. And on this channel, I try to impart wisdom unto young people who may not even know. That's what I do in my real life. Because when crap hits the fan, guess who they call? Me. Because I have the wisdom and experience of many years through trial and error. Like I said, some things I learned through hindsight. And what I'm trying to do is give people foresight, know ahead of time what the consequences are. But you cannot and you will not dismiss me and what I have to say. And calling me old, that's one thing, okay? Because in some descriptions, my age is considered old. But elderly, I remember a relative of mine, she was 80, 83, I think. And I said something about elderly. She said, "Who's elderly?" Most people don't see themselves as, quote, elderly unless they're very frail. But I consider myself as an elder because most of the people here in this community are younger people who do not know the ups and downs of life. You can been through whatever it is you've been through, but sometimes you keep repeating the same mistakes because you haven't learned from those mistakes. And that's the key right there, learning from your mistakes and exercising the wisdom as to what you have learned. And when someone tells you something and put something, when I put something on my platform, on my channel, it's heavily researched and it's factual. And I'm going to continue to do that because for all those people like you who think, I'm a quote minion, um, okay, stay uninformed because the people who are learning and listening and taking action based upon what I said or what I brought to their attention, that's what's important. And I would hope that everyone who comes over here recognizes that that's what I'm attempting to do. Now, I think in that last video last live I did, you know, about terms and conditions, nobody usually reads those terms and conditions. They just check the little box. And you know what? You check the little box without reading it so you can move on. But when you read it, you take the time to read it, then you know what you're checking because, they can find out who you are. You think that they can't, but they can. And they can find out who you are. And if you paid for information, they can sure find out who you are. So don't dismiss what I said as being pointless. And please don't dismiss me because of my age, because as of this day, so far, I still have all my faculties. Okay. And I think critically and I analyze information. And when somebody's behavior lines up with that information, then they need to exercise caution. And that's why the thumbnail has, a caution about prison, okay? Because someone on here said, "Oh, nobody can go to jail for doxing." Go to that link in the description. That is from the United States Department of Justice, and they list the charges. And one of them is doxing. And he was sentenced to 2 years in prison. Okay? Hi, Miss Diva. How are you doing this morning? You guys must be the early birds on that side of the map. Yeah, it's really I've got a couple of videos that I wanted to do, and the next video that I'm going to do is really informative for us as a people. And I hope you all are enjoying the content that I'm providing to you because I'm I think that it's better to walk the talk than talk about where we're lacking in information. And a lot of people look at, you know, what people are doing and talk about it. But if I have some insight, I'm going to share it. Like I said, it's time for a level playing field. So you all, I will be, oh, you're always up at 4 a.m.? Okay. Oh, you're welcome, hon. I appreciate that, Coyote Cage. I really do. Well, I'm going to go, you all. I'll be back because I have another video that's informative. And I just really think it's important for us to know our place in this world. And I want everyone to have a beautiful day, have a great weekend. And again, make time to laugh and have a good time because laughter is healing and laughter releases endorphins, and that's for your own well being. So, so have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate that. You have a blessed morning, Ms. Diva. And we're gonna have to get together on not smoking and cigarettes. Because I'm still smoking. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Bye bye. Let me see if um okay, yeah, I said everything I wanted to say. See you guys later, and thanks for coming over to see me. Bye bye.